Yeah, front loading, getting ahead of the problem, being proactive in your marriage and your fatherhood
Yes.
and your family, and now you've set a baseline, a tone, and so we're
You
in
set
we're
a
in harmonious.
baseline for normal. Not
Yeah,
to interrupt, but that's exactly it. That's the baseline for what is normal is what we are responsible for setting. Dad is responsible for setting the baseline, and he controls the energy of the house. Period. So if you set a high baseline and then you are positive, you are calm in the correctness, all of those things, you set the energy there, then we win. It's exactly what you just said. Baseline is the perfect word for that.
dude, I love that. I want to talk to you. You have a huge background in education and leadership. Matter of fact, you worked at Stanford University, which some people might say you worked at the creme de la creme of all universities. Like Matt, you made it. And from my understanding, you got there and you're like, this place isn't that great. And matter of fact, I don't even think you're doing a great job. And you left to go do really what you're doing right now. But
Yeah.
talk to me about the education system and what you saw at the highest levels of education that bothered you. And you realized there's more we can do here.
Yeah, that's I always tell people I started seeing it when I was 4. Started seeing the problems when I was 4 in the system, going, wait, there's a game being played, and I can actually just get good at the game and I don't have to put in much effort. So I got really good at the game. I figured that out early. All I realized once I got to working at Stanford was that the game was there too. That, there were all these things that we all culturally agree are true, and maybe for a time some of them were, but they're surely not now. The myth of the elite school. Are there great people at Stanford? Of course there are. Are there knuckleheads? Of course there are. Are there good things going on campus? Of course there are. Are there things that are not as they seem? Absolutely. And there is a game that's being played. And unfortunately, when you're playing a game, if the game you're playing is not something that transfers directly over to success and all the things we're talking about here, success in your relationship, success in your marriage, or from a parenting perspective, or your career perspective, or your physical health and and business health, like what game are you playing then?